What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dez. We about to get into some pitching props. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, and subscribe. My guy Jason just joined the team. He made over $10,000 every month just doing pitching props. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe, and if you want all of the pitcher plays, all of the home run plays, the link is in the description. Jason, take it from here, bro.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Will. We back again to do some pitcher projections. Today is August 9th, and before we get into that, I'm gonna ask you to like the video, subscribe. All right. If you want to become a tier 3 YouTube member, you'll get access to all the pitcher plays, all of Dez lock picks, and more. All right. Link is in the description. All right, let's get to it. I already broke down my projections here. What we're going to go over yesterday, and it was not good again. All right, we were 18 out of 28 for 64%. We had some surprising, underperformances, starting with Scooble. I was hyping him up, and he didn't perform. So, he had one of those games, man. It was it was messed up. He fucked up like two parlays of mine that were one off because of him. So what can you do? You know what I mean? You shrug it off and we go back at it for the next day. So we got today's slate. Already got my projections. Like I said, join the Dub Club, right? Tier 3 member, you get access to all of that. My final pitcher projections, my plays for the day, all my plays. But today I already got that jotted down, but I'm gonna focus on the matchup of the day, my top 5 pitchers, and my pick of the day. And we're gonna start off with the matchup of the day, which is that Philly-Texas matchup. Let's go to it. You got 2 elite pitchers facing each other. Now, if you guys bet money lines and total runs and all that, this game got a good candidate for the under already, right? But let's break down Luzardo and DeGrom. Let's check them out. Already on Luzardo, what is his line at? Ooh. His line is at 6.5. So, all right, on strikeouts, put it at 6.5. Season snapshot with the filter. Away games, matchup grade. So here we have, what is that? Filter, 57%. We're looking at his last games based on this filter here. And the most recent one was against the White Sox. Like I said, they've been kind of surprising here. He's going against Texas. All right, let's look at Texas on the strikeout list here. And I got my filter on the last month from July 7th on. And you see here, Texas is number 8. Where is Philly? Philly is 13. So Texas strike out more than Philly. You got an elite pitcher here in Luzardo. No head-to-head matchup. All right. Now let's take that filter off and just look at his last 10 games. Like I said, see, you had that 4 against the White Sox, 4 against Cincinnati. That's surprising. And 4 against Miami. Those were his underperforming games, if you want to say that. Last game, he had 7 against Baltimore, 7 against Boston, which lately they've been hot. 7 against the Angels and San Fran. We look at his last 5 games, see? So based on his last 5 games, his pitching status, let's look at his earned runs, right? Earned runs. All right, that's not good. It's 3, 6, and 4 in his last 5 games. It's conflicting with my under prediction. Look at his last 10 games. He's averaging with this filter here, 2.5 runs a game, but he's still getting those strikeouts. He's facing Texas. I'm going to go with the over, right? Luzardo will go over 6. He'll get that 7. I like him for 7. Let's go. You want to go safe? You go that 6. Let's look at DeGrom. His line is also 6.5. Let's put it on over under 6.5. Season snapshot with the filter. Home games, matchup grade. And more times than not, he went under that line. With the filter, it's averaging 6, which is still, that's great. So that tells me the 6 should be good. Let's clear this filter. They don't have any head-to-head matchup. So we're basing it off the last 5, last 10. We look at the last 5. Let's go at least 6. Last 5, 3 out of 5 for 60%. Last 10, 80%. You know, he's facing Philly. Like I said, they ranked 13th in strikeouts for the last month. He'll get 6, right? So for those two guys, you want to go safe. I believe both of them will get you 6. You know what I mean? They're both capable of going over. But that's definitely the matchup of the day as far as elite pitchers. Now, the top 5 rated pitchers of the day, strikeout-wise, you got Framber Valdez from Houston. You got Luzardo, we just talked about. We got Kikuchi facing the Tigers today. DeGrom and Bassett. Let's take a look at my pick of the day. And my pick of the day here is Kikuchi. All right. 7 Ks plus money facing the Tigers. Let's break that one down. That's my pick of the day. Free one for y'all. You want to see the rest of my picks? Just, subscribe to the Dub Club. Link in the description. All right. Kikuchi. He's facing the Tigers. Last night, they came from behind and won, but Scooble was disappointed. And my man's who they faced, he had like 6 Ks. Hold on, let's go back and look. How many Ks did he have? Yeah, he had 6 Ks. That's crazy. Hendricks, I had him for 3. 4, right? Nowhere I didn't have him for 5. Tigers. Look at the Tigers. Number 1 in strikeouts, guys, for the past month. I don't see this trend not continuing, So his line is at 5.5, which is crazy. Let's break it down. Let's look up Kikuchi. Let's put it on over under 5.5. Season snapshot with the filter, away games, matchup grade. Okay, look at this. It's at 5, but it's not over. All right, let's skip that filter and look at the head-to-head matchup. Faced the Tigers 3 times. Back when he was with Toronto, I'm guessing that was last year or maybe, yeah, it had to be last year. He had a horrible outing. 3 innings pitched, no Ks, 5 earned runs, 8 hits, 1 home run, only 56 pitches. The next game, Toronto last year, he got his shit together. 8 Ks, but he still had 4 earned runs, 5 hits, no home runs that time. And then this year, back on May 1st, he had 5 Ks, 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 2 home runs, 93 pitches. So that's why they got his line at 5.5. So let's look at his last 20 games, last 5 or 10, sorry. He like teeters close to it. He got 7 against Tampa, 8 against Philly, 7 against Atlanta back in July, early July. That's, 12 against Boston, 9 against Houston, 10 against Baltimore. All right. So these teams like Baltimore, Boston, they were towards the top in strikeouts. Last time he got 5. I'm going with 7 today. All right. Tigers got worse since then. Kikuchi, pick of the day, 7 Ks. All right. And that's all we got here. Let's do a quick recap over my projections here. There it is. They posted to the Dub Club. Check it out. Hope you liked the video. Comment. And let's get this money, guys.